Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg, how are you?
Good.
How was the bye week for you? Was it good to get off your feet and kind of rest up for a couple days?
Yeah, it was good. Got to go home and see my family a little bit, and just relax at home. Take a few days off of my feet, my legs, and just recover this week. So it was good.
Greg, do you guys feel like, I mean, we were talking to Coach Burnham, he said, talk about kind of having that target on your back. You guys know that going into the season, but do you feel like that's really kind of stood out a little bit, maybe more over the last couple of weeks of some of the teams you guys have faced?
I mean, we've getting everybody best shot so far this year, and it's going to continue to be that way. We just got to go out there every day and practice and compete like it's game day, and game day go out and perform. So I mean, every team's going to give us their best shot. We always have a target on our back, so that's all it is.
I know you guys don't control when the bye comes, but after losing 2 of 3, do you think mentally, just like as a mental break, it was a good time for that bye?
Yeah, I think so. Just so we can come back and recoup. Get some, like I said, get some time off, get some rest on our body, and just take a second, to sit back and think about who we are and who we want to be. So I think it was a good time for this bye week, honestly.
What does this team want to be? You mentioned you had time to reflect on everything. It's kind of uncharted territory, having a couple of losses and maybe having some of the end-of-season goals out of your control a little bit. What's kind of the focus and what's the attitude of the team going into the second half?
The focus is taking every day, day by day, and trying to attack it. Like Coach, this whole program said, go 1-0 every day. So we try to attack the bye week, and attacking the bye week doesn't mean necessarily going out and doing extra stuff. Practice, it could just be the rest. So we attack that, and attack today's practice, attack tomorrow's practice, and keep going from there.
You guys haven't been in too many of these late game situations over the last year. Only 4 of your games have been decided by a touchdown or less. How has going through what you guys have gone through in these losses, how do you think that can help in the future when you guys do get into these tight games?
I mean, we practice these scenarios in practice anyway, so now it's just time for us to execute it, and pull out a win. It's just as simple as that. Just taking those habits and things we learned from practice and executing them in the game.
Otis mentioned the fact that you guys have had some slow starts. You guys come out a little flat sometimes. What is it have you noticed about that, and that's something that you guys usually aren't known for doing? Usually come out pretty quickly. What maybe has kind of contributed to the idea of maybe coming out a little bit flat at times?
Just down into the play calling, and Coach Hyper always tells us to start fast, but we haven't been doing that. So we just gotta take a look at ourselves and focus and try to do that.
What's your reaction to Montalvo getting a scholarship?
Oh, that was that was great, because me and Montalvo came in at the same time, and we actually used to lift weights together. So when we used to lift together, I'd be squatting with him, I'd have to take off so much weight because he was super strong. But he just been working hard ever since he's got here. So for him to be able to come in and get that scholarship and work hard the way he has been, and just be able to celebrate it and with his family and everything, and take that load off his back, that's something that was a beautiful thing to see.
With the running back specifically, coming out of the bye, what has Coach Tucker been giving, stressing you guys on focusing on the field? Is it pass blocking or your run style? What's been the focus among the running backs as far as things you want to improve?
The focus has just been staying focused. It's just staying focused on the task at hand, and attacking every day. That's all it is. Just stay focused on what we can control, what we can, and take it little by little, and then little by little, able to be something big.
You guys talked a little bit about the red zone offense a little bit. You guys have had struggles. You struggled in Cincinnati. And what can you guys do maybe to improve on those numbers to be more effective once you get inside the 20?
We haven't talked about it, but when we get to that, we'll focus on that. So that's all I can say about that.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.